Think of making a quick run to the vending machine. What comes to mind? Maybe chips, candy, a soda possibly. But how about art? Steph Krim, the mind behind Good Things Vending, whose creative machines feature local art, vintage and nostalgia items and other goodies, is joining us this morning. Good morning, Steph.
Good morning. Thank you so much for having me.
Oh, I am so excited to talk about this. Seriously, tell me where this idea came from and how you've adapted the challenges of selling food from the vending machines to this.
So, I think the sort of heart of this idea could go back to my childhood of loving ephemera and loving arts. But the project really came to life in 2018 when I started to reach out to the community and see what the interest would be. And then in 2021 was actually able to launch the first machine with a lot of community support. And I would say that the biggest challenge is trying to get things to fit into a machine that was intended to vend, like you said, chips or a candy bar. So definitely packaging is a large part of how we make sure the machines work.
Yeah, and I gave an overview of things that can be found in the machines. We're looking at some of the pictures of them. Give us some specifics of things people can find.
So right now, the artist goods in the machine are rotating as always, but right now we have some bird bingo maps from Feminist Bird Club. We have coloring books by a local artist, Cat Drool, stickers, pins, prints. It really just depends on what people are making and who's ready to put stuff in the machine, but it does change all the time. And then in terms of like corner store stuff and nostalgia items, I love putting in wax packs, trading cards, things that you might have wanted to get when you were young and now you're an adult in the world and you can go ahead and grab them from a vending machine.
So cool. And one of them, it looks like, is behind you. There are two machines, as I understand it, the designs for two machines, one located in the Welcome Center at the Chicago Cultural Center, the other at Metropolitan Brewing, and you have more on the way. So where are you launching next? Talk about the role of community in the project too.
Yeah, absolutely. So the next machine is opening up in Way Out Bar in Logan Square, and community is the heart of the project. So not only is it the local artist community that paints the exterior of the machine, really brings the inside of the machine to life, and is just a constant source of inspiration. It's also the hospitality community. Those are the spaces where a machine like this tends to be most impactful because folks are already hanging out, they want to have a good time, and bringing something fun, interesting, or local back to the table makes a big impact. And then there's also a national and global creative vending machine community that's super collaborative, and that sort of support has made this project possible.
Ah, and you mentioned things rotating. If I'm a local artist and I'm seeing this and I'm like, man, I gotta get my work in there. How can I be featured at some point? What do people have to do?
So there's a couple ways to reach out to me. You can either reach out through the landing page, www.goodthingsvending.com, and there's a form that you can fill out, and I love when folks come with ideas, ways that they can translate their art and their medium to a vendable size. And then the other way is to just strike up a conversation on Instagram. I'm chatting with local artists all the time, trying to figure out how they can make their work fit in this sort of strange environment.
And you said strange environment. The one that's behind you, what are a couple of things in that one specifically?
So in this machine, we have some vintage paperbacks. I'm a big Star Trek fan, so right now the front issue is a Star Trek paperback. We have a lot of games, different games that you can play with friends or even solo games. We have some of the Crafty Physicist window decals. We have Last Craft pins. We have the coloring drool, the Cat Drool coloring book that I had mentioned earlier. But again, there's no promise that these items will be what you see when you come visit the machine, because I do try and change it up weekly.
Well, Steph, you are awesome. I love your spirit, and I think it's great what you're doing. It's so creative, and I know people are going to love it. Again, everybody, this is Steph Krim, the mind behind Good Things Vending.
Thank you so much.
Take care.
Love her energy. Infectious smile, too.
Yes.